Aloha kako. This is my Guinea grass treatment comparison demo. This is my treatment area, and I removed the vegetation from the surrounding clumps. The methods we'll be comparing today are the root clump removal, seed shoot removal, top down, and brushel cut methods. The first method is the root clump removal. You want to bind your clump, you want to get a tool like an OO bar, and you want to come in at a 45-degree angle around 2 to 3 inches away from the base. Make your initial protrusion and then continue making those in a circular motion until it is ready to be pulled. Take a firm grasp around the base and rip it from the ground. Once it's out of the ground, you want to sift all the soil out of the root clump and back into the hole that you created to fill it. This will prevent it from growing in the future. The pros of this method is it completely eliminates the weed. It has a low spread of seeds. It is easiest on the young clumps, and it requires no herbicide. The cons of this method is it is slow in large areas, labor intensive, and hardest on mature clumps. On to the next method, we have the seed shoot removal. You want to isolate your clump, identify your seed shoots, remove the seed shoots, take a grasp of the clump at knee height and cut it with a sickle. From here, you can discard your green waste and you have to wait until new shoots are grown. The pros of this method is the fastest method. Fairly fast in large areas, not that labor intensive, works best on mature weeds, prevents the spread of seeds, and it does not require herbicide. The cons of this method is the slowest to show results, allows the weed to keep living, and it continuously produces seed shoots that have to be removed. So it is the most tedious of handiworks. The next method is the top-down method, where we use via weed whacker to top down this clump. So from the one on the right leaning, it gets chopped halfway down to the ground. It mulches it completely. Now it's ready for herbicide application. The pros of this method is you can use mechanical assistance. It's the fastest in small areas, and it is low labor intensity. It mulches the surrounding area, can be cut very low to the ground, and excels at treating the herbaceous young weeds. The cons of this method is it's slower in large areas, it spreads the seeds and propagules through the mulching, and it is slowest at treating the mature woody weeds. So the final method, the brushel cut, you have to secure yourself some type of binding agent, either a vine or a piece of rope. You want to bind up your clump, then you want to lean on it, give it some leverage, and cut at ankle height. Once you get it completely separated from the ground, you can discard your green waste and apply your herbicide. The pros of this method, it's the fastest when it comes to teams of 2 or more. It excels at clearing large areas, and it prevents the seeds and propagules from being spread. The cons of this method is it's the highest labor intensity, and you're very prone to getting grass needles in your hands, and it is less effective when they're smaller clumps that you don't get a very good brushel with. The results of this is a big pile of green waste, and you got your root clump removal, which is a barren patch, the brushel cut, which is an ankle high cut, the shoot removal, which is knee high, and the top down, which is all the way down to the ground. The results of this is a comparison based on a pros and cons of each style that result in specific scenarios that the different methods excel. So these 2 methods, the root removal and the shoot removal, don't require herbicide. The top down and the brushel cut is not required, yet recommended. Thank you very much. Mahalo.